Well, the new year may have you thinking about making some changes around the house. Sewing expert Denise is here with great ideas to punch things up without actually knocking out your wallet, because these kind of changes can replace paint or knocking down a wall.
That's exactly it. So when you're thinking about updating your home, you know, it's the new year. You're thinking about a fresh start.
Yeah, you're putting away the Christmas decorations.
Exactly.
And it's like, oh, what can I do now?
I need something new, something fresh. But what I want to show you is that you don't need to tear down a wall. You don't need to buy a new piece of furniture. You don't need to paint. You can incorporate textiles and soft furnishings into your home and bring a new life and incorporate new colors into your look.
Okay, and you don't, even though you're a sewing expert, you don't necessarily have to make, because these are these curtains that have been...
These are store-bought.
Okay.
Yeah, so of course I love sewing, but not everybody has the skill or has the time.
Yeah.
And sometimes it is easier to just go out and find something that you like. So what I want people to encourage people to do is to think about, you know, bringing in fun colors, bold prints that you wouldn't normally do, but because you're not doing an entire couch out of it, you know, you're just adding drapes, you know, maybe it's around your table, you're having...
I like that punch of color with the napkins there.
Exactly. Do something fun when you're looking at textiles, because it's non-committal. You can do, you know, when you have people over, all of a sudden everybody gets this great thing, and, you know, just a little pop of color. If you want to be more subtle, you can go for something like this. Now this can definitely be sewn. You can take something that already exists and add trim to it, or you can make it from scratch. But what I want people to do is to think that, you know, don't be limited by colors. Bring in fun prints and fun colors.
Right.
Because, you know,
and that's where pillows, even like changing up pillows on the couch, I find is about the easiest way to do that, right?
Yeah.
And you don't have to be afraid of using color in that.
Right.
If it doesn't work, just give it to a friend.
Yes.
Right?
Or cover it again.
Yes,
right? The pillows have removable covers most of the time. So again, you can sew them, you can make them from scratch, or you can buy them. You can also adorn them. So you have existing pillows. You can take great decorative trims.
Like we've got some plain ones here, and yeah, these trims are awesome.
So these ones you can find, you know, anywhere locally. You've got these beautiful trims and decorations. You can sew them on by hand. You can use machine to do them, or you can even use glue gun if you want. I've got a glue gun. You know,
speaking of glue gun, we have a glue gun and you're ready to use it. This is really cute. So this is just like a felt image.
Exactly.
Of a T.
So you can take a piece of felt and cut it out as your base, and then use buttons to adorn it as well. And this can go directly onto, let's say, the front of a pillow, you know, whether it's a picture or a monogram, and you can just use spray adhesive, a temporary spray adhesive. If you want to remove it, you can glue gun it on, hand sew it on. But then you're just using buttons and putting some hot glue on the back.
And important to put the glue on the buttons and not on the frame, right?
Yes, that is very important. And make sure it doesn't come through the holes right here. So I'll have you go through that. And again, this is just another way, you know, you're looking for how can you bring different style, different color, different patterns into your decor without a huge commitment. So doing a hands-on craft, or looking at your home textiles and updating those. So, you know, toss cushions like you were talking about, bedspreads, curtains, placemats, any kind of tableware or anything like that, all of a sudden you have a completely different look.
Different room.
It doesn't cost you a lot.
And a tablecloth is a really, really easy way to do that, right? Because sometimes it can change the entire look of your dining room.
Exactly. And you don't even need to know how to sew if you want to make your own tablecloth. If you look for a fabric that doesn't fray, you can just cut exactly what you need, and you're good to go. Lay it over your table. Same thing with placemats or napkins.
Or runners too, right?
Exactly. If you have a textile that doesn't fray and doesn't unravel, you can just cut it and go.
Right. And if you're not really fabric savvy, just go into a fabric store and they'll help you.
They can absolutely help you. You tell them
they'll cut it to size. Yeah.
Yes, they'll tell you which fabrics are suitable. Also think about the washable, you know, how wearable it is too for what you're using it for.
Okay, you've inspired me now to go home and look at it, because the Christmas tree is still up. I've got to take it down yet.
I know.
But yeah, it's a cleaning, and it's like, oh, the room seems so much bigger now. I need to do something with it.
Right. And it's a new, you know, new year, new you, new home.
Yeah, try some colors that you're maybe not that comfortable with. You might grow to love them, right?
Yes. In small details with soft furnishings using textiles.
Okay, we'll get the website up, chch.com. We'll get this segment on there. We'll also get a link to all your social media, because you've got great sewing ideas. Denise, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.